All right, so we're going to go ahead and finish this ridge off. This was the side that we installed first, back here. We bent this up 2 inches, and we marked the apex with our square, which we show on the dormer. So now that all that's prepped, we brought these up. We cut them about a 1/2 inch shy of the top. We did our cutouts for our seams to lessen the material that we're going to have to bend over. Now, I guess really the hardest thing about this particular ridge is, and I don't like doing it this way, it's just the way it laid out. Typically, I'll narrow a panel up on the other side, so we don't have these seams colliding. You have a lot of material there, and it gives the ridge a wavy look from the ground. There's not much any way around that, just because you have so much material. It doesn't bend over as easily, but it does look good from the air if you're flying. Splay these seams down. Slowly work the seam. I'm gonna tighten it up a little bit more where the fold's gonna be. You can also start with this. Now that we got those laid over, we can just bring these pliers into the fold on the back side and slowly bring it up to plumb. Now I like to skip over that point there and fold on the flat. Sometimes it'll crack. Usually it'll only crack if you pull. If you're doing a low slope roof on this backside and you really pull that back far to bring the other side over, when you bring it back up, that's when you can have a problem with the seams cracking. So you need to be careful of that. So I'm gonna make sure that there's no high points on this cut. We want everything to be consistent across here. I'm gonna take a little bit of material off here where this is, because that's not gonna fold over very easily. And that's what's gonna give us the most consistent look across the ridge. You wanna take your time on the prep work. That's what I'm saying. It's so important to have this first fold consistent, because if you just left slop and it was just wavy, it's going to want to fold on that point. It's kind of taking the path of least resistance. You always want to make sure that this is properly closed on the underside, because sometimes this is where you'll get your blowouts if the material is not tight, because you have a lot more right here. So you'd wind up closing the ridge and you end up noticing it not seamed properly there.